So what do you think, man?
I love it.
It's pretty awesome, right? Put your seatbelt on. But yeah, man, what do you think?
I love this car.
Should I get rid of my car and get one?
How is this more than how much your car costs?
I have no idea, but it makes me want to go out and get one. But no, I can't get rid of my car yet. I know I can't afford this right here, but I like it. All right, so guys, the sun is starting to go down, so you're really not gonna be able to get the best video quality and be able to really see how beautiful this car is and how well it shines. But some of the things that I like that Toyota did was they really rounded off everything on this car until you get right here to the front, and then you'll notice it gets really sharp right there where the nose is, and then drops off into like this massive grille, which I thought was just so aggressive looking. And then to top things off, they put this really, really big headlamp in there and somehow managed to squeeze in 6 LED projectors in there with that nice daytime running light LED. As for the top of the car, that is very aggressive looking. That is like the biggest flow that I've ever seen to go along the top of a car. I thought that right there was really neat. And it's not just on the exterior, it's on the interior of the car too. So when you do go racing or something like that and you happen to have on a helmet or something, or if you're just a taller guy, you're not going to be hitting your head in there. So the car looks really low, but you actually have plenty of room in there. So next we're going to work our way around down here to the wheels. And these cars, they actually come on 19-inch. It's like a two-tones, like a gloss black and some kind of metallic with 4-piston Brembos in there. These don't actually say Brembos on it, but these are the Brembo brakes. You can get them in the red to match, or you can just get them in this silver right here. Oh, and one more thing about the front. Toyota did really, really good with their front splitters. So if you look, this one is actually like a gloss or a satin black. So they didn't just put some really cheap splitter on there that's going to be fading in time like other car companies like to do. Not saying any names, but Dodge, if you're listening, please get rid of that cheap splitter that we have. And they wrap it all the way around the car. So even the side splitter, exact same thing, still sticking out, make the car look even wider than it actually is. And it's just gloss black and it's beautiful. It shines so well. All right, moving up to the side of this car. I don't think I'll be able to get a good angle to show you just how wide the back of this car is. It's like a wide body kit straight from the factory, which I thought was just beautiful. It sits nicely. Let me try to get a better angle in here for you. So that kind of captures it a lot better there. All right, so now we're gonna move around to the back of the car, which I think is the most aggressive view of this car. The car just looks absolutely menace from back here. Toyota did a really good job with these tail lights, the way that these LEDs just wrap around and they continue with the flow of the car, stick out from the car, and then just work its way down into the groove. I thought that right there was beautiful. And then looking at the diffuser, which wraps around the back of the car and has all these perfect curves to it. To me, that is just beautiful. They had the reverse lights down in the diffuser, which helps for the tail lights to look even better because you don't have the white sitting in the middle of the tail light. So to me, that right there was a perfect touch. And the final piece to really finish off the back of this car was this integrated ducktail spoiler right here that's just smooth. It just flows with the car so well. So yeah, so that's my impression of the exterior of this car. I think it's phenomenal. I think Toyota did a damn good job. Anyway, I'm pretty sure you guys are tired of me talking. Let's look at the interior real quick and let's get this car out on the road. All right, so let's get on in, get her fired up. Oh, that sounds good. Factory exhaust is already popping from the turbo. I love that. All right, so the first thing that you're gonna notice whenever you get in here is your entire dash is a full LCD screen, followed by this really big 8.8-inch LCD screen, which is touchscreen, so you can just navigate through there. I don't really know how to work this too much. A lot of the stuff in here, it looks exactly like a BMW. Everything, all of this stuff is shared with BMW. This is fully functional here. You can do all the turning and rotating and moving it over and figure out everything that you need to do on the screen. I'm not gonna mess with his stuff. One of the things that I thought was really neat in here is all the buttons that go across here. All you have to do is just like slide your finger across. And then on the screen here at the top, if he had all his stuff set up with the car still being so brand new, he hasn't set everything up yet, but it just goes with your finger back and forth and you can pick whichever setting you want it on and you can just assign all these different settings. So I thought that was pretty neat. Everything in here is like screaming BMW at me. So the car feels like extremely comfortable. Everything is so luxurious in here, but then it's still a sports car, so you get the best of both worlds, like I mentioned. So it's perfect. So let's get this car out here on the road. This car does come with a 12 speaker JBL system, which I thought was pretty neat, and 2 subwoofers back there in the back. All right, guys, so first things first, let's talk about the performance of this car. So this car is an 8-speed automatic. Right now, it doesn't come in a manual, which breaks my heart because, you know, I love manuals. But this 8-speed automatic is really good. It does the 1/4 mile. And now this is an inline 6-cylinder and turbo, so I didn't expect this. It does a 1/4 mile in 12.3 seconds. Bone stock. That's extremely good. 0 to 60 is in 3.7 seconds. So the car is quick, guys. I mean, my car, a fully built V8, does a 3.7, but I would need, like I said, fully built. I need my drag radials on the back. I need my skinnies up front, and I need a good launch. This car, just straight from factory, will do a 3.7, and that's really impressive. So I figured that this car, with it being a 6-cylinder, I figured it would be quick off the line and fall flat on its face in the 1/4 mile once you reach the top end. That's not the case at all. The car will reach 117 in a 1/4 mile, which once again is tied for the best in my car in a 1/4 mile. So the car is fast straight from the factory. But that's enough talking. Let's get a feel of it. I have not pushed this car hard, and I'm not going to, but I will, you know, just see how things are. So right now we're in the normal quiet mode. I'm gonna turn it into sports mode, and let's see if it makes much of a difference in the exhaust. Nope. So that's normal. And there's sport. And like, I didn't floor it or anything. It opens up. So I'm pretty sure the camera should have caught that, but wow, it sounds good. It sounds real good. So we're out here, we're on a back road, got a bunch of curves and stuff. So let's see how it handles. My car is a boat, so this car should feel really good. Just listen to those downshifts. Oh yeah, that is a beauty. That's a beauty. The car is, oh man, I can't explain it. Coming from a Challenger to this car right now, it's fun. So let's see. The exhaust just sounds so good. Some more corners. Oh yeah, that is just, listen to that turbo. Just hearing the turbo spool up and all the backfiring is just, I love it. All right, so let me get these paddle shifters a shot. Let me see how the paddle shifter works. See just how crisp they are. So, let's see, 4th gear, we'll drop it down. Oh, it's instant. I mean, it's as soon as you touch it. That is fun. The car it accelerates so freaking fast. So its power band is right around 3,500, and it will set you back in your seat. And I'm not fully flooring it, guys. There's no spin whatsoever. We're sitting on Michelin, so these are really sticky tires, but they're man, I'm speechless. Let me get in another pull. So I'm gonna hold the paddle shifter down. It should put me into the right gear automatically. And it just pulls and pulls and pulls. Oh wow. Yeah, this is fun. This never gets old. All right, so I'll change the camera angle up for you guys here in a second, but one more pull from a low gear. I just thought this was really nice. And again, I'm not giving it full throttle. It's like 80% throttle, and the car is pulling. So we'll do like a 3rd gear pull. And it just picks up. Those shifts, man. Wow. So the owner of this car has already agreed to go down to Mexico with me, and we're gonna run the cars down there. And honestly, guys, I think this car will beat my car bone stock as is. So he agreed. We're gonna do one run while he's bone stock, and he's gonna modify this car. He's gonna do another run. Modified, he's definitely gonna beat me. Bone stock, it's gonna be close, but I do think he may get me, especially if we're in the streets. So these cars on YouTube, you can even look it up. This car right here, all you need, if you do a tire a downpipe, and a tune. That is it. Those 3 mods. You will be in the high 10-second range. 10-second car. And that's unheard of. So a 10-second car with easy mods that was something that we could not get not too long ago. All right, so I'd like to see what this car would do. Like I said, I'm not gonna light up his tires just from a dig though, to just see what it'll do. These Michelins are not cheap, so I'm not trying to spin them out or anything like that. Just want to see what the car will do. We are in sport mode. Let's see, about 80% throttle. That 0 to 60 is definitely in about 3 seconds for sure. All right, guys, I gotta let you go. I gotta let you guys see this speedometer, man. The way that this car just picks up and climbs. I mean, I can tell you all day, but until you see it or until you're in one of these cars and you feel it, you think I'm just over exaggerating, but I'm not. All right, guys, so here we go. Just watch how the car climbs. And like I said, I'm not gonna floor it. I don't wanna be spinning, so I'm gonna start off a little easy and then just go, and it just pulls. And I let off of it that fast. I'm not trying to get this guy's car up to 100 miles per hour or anything like that, but the car is insanely fast. And to show you guys that the car is not just a bottom end car, it's good from a roll as well. So from even up here, it pulls from already going 50 something miles per hour, and then you get on it and it just pulls. And the car will just keep going and going and going. The driver of this car actually took me for a cruise, and it pulled well into the 100s and just kept pulling. So hats off to Toyota. So let's go ahead, let's get this car back, and I'm gonna update you guys on what's going on with my car. All right, guys, and that wraps up my video on the review of the new Toyota Supra. Thank you guys for sticking around. So for those of you that want to know what's going on with my Challenger, like I promised you guys, at 1,000 subs, which by the time you're watching this video, I should be within like 25 subscribers away. So guys, please like and subscribe to this channel. Help me to reach 1,000 subs. So what's going on is I've reached out to different performance shops, and yes, as most of you guessed it, I was going to supercharge or pro-charge my 392. But after going through like getting on these invoices and seeing that my car could only run like 6 PSI because it's already fully built, and you guys know running like 11 or 12 PSI will blow these motors up. So then talking about getting my internals and stuff like that beefed up, the price started jumping up to more like $15,000. And with me already having like $6,000 into the motor, I was like, I'm not going to take that route, at least not right now. So I am still going to do something with my car. I'm not going to say what it is, but the car is, I'm still doing something for 1,000 subs. So guys, please stay tuned. Like I said, help me reach that 1,000 subs, and I appreciate you all.